Okay, so let's go. Let's go. I'm trying to get a playable game against Houdini 1.5. We just saw Houdini lose with the white pieces against Dogfish 17. So maybe I can get a playable position against this machine. Its rating is even a bit higher than this, like 3150 or something, or 3100 on my computer. So let's go figure what this thing can do. Let's see. Let's see what he wants. Knight c6. Last game he last time it played twice this move and one time the move a6. There's also knight f6 and bishop c5, d6 and knight e7, which those are moves I know. Okay, fine, I'm gonna castle. I'm gonna castle and I'm gonna let his pieces be bad as long as it can be. Okay, let's say a6, for example, or bishop to c5. If any bishop to c5, I'm gonna go this way. No, maybe I'm gonna go back. Maybe I go a4 after bishop c5 to stop anything. Okay, if d5, I can take and go put the bishop over there. Then he has a double isolated d pawn, which controls a lot of squares, but it's also weak in all endgames. I don't really like the look of that. So now he's gonna go d5 and take it with a knight. Maybe, although after d5, yeah, I have to take it, probably, otherwise structure is pretty bad. Let's go a4. Let's see, now d5 is coming, probably. d5 is what I'm expecting him to play. Yeah, d6. Okay, fine. He's not developing anything. So maybe I can go f4 here. Which is about. Bishop e7 and castling is what I'm expecting here. Also some sort of bishop g5 ideas, although I go queen e8, e1, queen e1. Then, okay, let's probably play queen e1 right away anyway. I don't know about anything else, so that let's see. If he goes d5, he can always go d5. In a lot of openings, well, in this case d5, I'm gonna go bishop b3. Because takes, I have those f pawns. In this case, I'm just gonna go bishop b3. So now that after d5, I can go e5. Okay, fine. Bishop e6, maybe I'm taking, maybe not. Not so certain about this. I want to put the knight on f3 here. I'm gonna put the knight on f3, probably. d5, e5. So what does he want? Knight h5, maybe some idea. Okay, the bishop is locked in that. The knight g4 is some idea, but knight over there is something for me there. Okay, he goes back. What is if I go e6 takes and queen takes check? And then I go pile up on that bishop maybe. Or should I first go with the knight? Probably first putting the knight over there. And maybe at some point putting the bishop out. Knight c5 is what I'm expecting him to play. But it's not that bad. So maybe I can pull off the rook to some square. Like f5 e6 or f5 f6. Maybe. Let's see. f5. Last game I blundered the pawn there, but in this game, I don't know. Maybe I should take it even with the pawn after he takes the bishop. Could also take with the knight hitting e5, forcing him to go bishop c5 and then maybe f6. Might be some idea. Let's go there. He's not gonna take it. He has to go back with the bishop all the way. And then I might be playing g5, h4. h4, sort of the way. Okay, what is if I go knight to f3 now? Or should I let him take it? So like h4 is one idea I have, which isn't so bad I think. h4 is doubling my pawns, but he can't really get to them. Could go knight f3, he takes, I take with the rook, he takes the knight, I take with the pawn. F the c file, and I might be able to go f6 then. So h4 is one of the major moves, knight f3 also. Also knight f3 is blundering the f-pawn. So I guess I'm gonna go h4 here, forcing the issue there. He's certainly not gonna take it, he's probably going to take the knight. Or push the bishop over there, which may be bad for me, I don't quite know. But I'm gonna go king up, put the rook over, and maybe push all my pawns forward. Like, g4 is coming in, the bishop here is annoying, but after g4, I kind of have everything under control. Like, bishop over there, check, I go here. So how is he attacking this pawn? If he hits that, it's not bad. So knight f3, he has to take the bishop, and then I take this, and this is again covered. So knight f3, he takes the bishop and takes that. This pawn over there. I don't want to lose any of my pawns here. I don't want to lose any of those pawns, but I don't know how to defend them all. Okay, let's go here. g4. I'm losing the e pawn. That's somewhat bad. And so let's go this way. He has to move the bishop. He has to move either the rook or the bishop. Bishop over there. But then I go queen f2, maybe. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Certainly not doing that much in my position. Maybe I can get g5 amongst other things. Maybe it's time for desperation here. Like, if I take the bishop, what's the point? He takes with the pawn? Maybe. Okay, first of all, I'm taking like that. Okay, I'm down a pawn. It's not that bad for now. Want to take this and put the knight on g5 maybe at some point, or like put the knight over there at a certain moment. Oh, he goes rook takes maybe. Rook takes might be bad. Pawn takes is somewhat better, I think, for him. Pawn takes is somewhat better. Knight over there, f3, or like crawling in with my pawns over. see, how can I get to his king there? I'm much better developed, so what is if I go over there? Knight to e4. I have 7 minutes to his 5. And f6 maybe something. There, let's go here, hitting the pawn. If he defends the pawn, then maybe f6 caves in. Maybe f6 comes into play there. Okay, hits the pawn. Let's go and hit the queen. Where is this queen gonna go? What is this queen gonna do? g5. Takes the knight. f6. He can't take, otherwise he's made it, but I'm down a knight. That's for sure. That's most definitely for sure here. So, what's the point over there? King up, king down, probably. King down to this square. Yeah, I mean, it's the only game is not that bad for me there. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad there. Let's take this. He's obviously going to take the rook. He's obviously going to take that rook. Yeah, the problem is I don't have rook f7 here, right? Because of this, and it's made on the next move. Yeah, right. Okay, I played pretty good here, not that much blunders here. But the problem here was g3 and push, and this, and rook e8. I think here I'm much worse. On move 17, I'm losing a pawn here. And the opening was called the bird opening, the word for black in this case. Let's see what Stockfish14 has to say about this game. It's -2, right. So what was my mistake? Overextending those pawns? Probably knight to d2, knight over there, f5, still fine. Bishop over there, queen e2, g3 is fine, bishop over there, g4 I should go here. g4, yeah right, g4 is the way to go. h4 is losing a pawn. g4 is safe, so that's the move here. Theme of the blitz, and I'm gonna let two strong engines play this position out here. g4, I spotted rook e8 too late. Should let myself have more time. But rook over there, it's still a fine position here for both sides. Anyway, see you later. Ciao.